he's in a pretty deep sleep, I says to myself, but there's no harm in waking him at this hour, so I goes in. What a shock it was. There was a smell of almonds in the air. There was vomit on my floor and something else.
Something else?
Something better found in a privy, so...
I see. And what do you think the cause was, Mrs. Angel?
The cause? He was poor. Dirt poor. He was in want. That's why he came to Holborn. We're not quality, sir, God knows. I am only 6 shillings a week.
That was not true. He'd been living in Shoreditch before he lodged in Holborn. He'd been lodging with his godmother, but he wanted a room of his own.
I am tired of my godmother, Mr. Crane. She gods me and she mothers me. If I come back late, she scowls at me. If I come home drunk... No, I do not come home drunk.
I know of a room.
Where?
Close by. It is owned by a Mrs. Angel.
Angel of my deliverance. Angel of light.
I would not say that exactly. She works in the Vauxhall Gardens. Ah, there she is. Over there. Serving wine to those 3 hostlers. It is not the only thing she sells. She works here under an assumed name, of course.
She is no angel here.
Ah, she's known as Mistress Jane, or to others, Mistress Quickly.
Torches are very bright.
They should remind you of your approaching fame.
Whole of life is ahead of us.
Ahead of you. That is what you mean. My own day is done.
You may outlive me yet, Mr. Crane.
That's hardly possible. I've made nothing of my life, but you may do great things yet. Let me shake your hand, Mr. Chatterton. There. Here is one going forward, and one passing away. We have met for an instant on our journey. You will be remembered. I shall be forgotten.
He was a poet, sir.
Poet?
He wrote verses.
That is regrettable.
Well, it can be a cause of suffering, I grant you. It is brain work, you see. He would never suffer his room to be swept.
Your pardon?
He told me that poets hated brooms. I did not like to disturb him when he was poetizing.
What kind of verses did he write, Mrs. Angel?
They were for the newspapers, sir.
He was a satirist.
I know nothing about satirism, sir. He wrote in English, I believe.
Did you ever read them?
Me? No, read? No, sir. But sometimes he would expound them to me.
Now, Mrs. Angel, Jane, I've been asked by Mr. Crane to write a lament on the death of Alderman Phillips. I never met the man, but that is no reason why I should not warn him. The best grief is the least expected. Shall I charge a penny a tear? Is that not fair, Mrs. Angel?
If you say so.
Well, this is what I say. Now rest, my muse, but only rest to weep. A friend made dear by every sacred tie. Unknown to me, be comfort, peace, or sleep. Phillips is dead. 'Tis pleasure then to die. Did that hit the right note? Is it the thing?
Well, I don't know what the thing is, Mr. Chatterton, but I am sure that you have it.
Was he ever in low spirits? In a melancholy?
I I had him out to dine with me one evening. I thought he needed some fattening. He was as tall and thin as a beadle star. So I invited him to the table. Just a lamb chop and a bit of gravy. He just moved it across his plate with his knife. Back and forth, back and forth. Never so much as looked at me, sir. Poor and proud, I thought to myself. Poor and proud. And those two don't go together. You can be one or you can be the other, but you can't be both.
So he was unhappy.
Some people, sir, are born to be unhappy. It's in their blood. And he had a temper too, I know that. Many times he damned me for my singing.
Did you sing?
I trilled a little. Now what I do say in London town.
No more, Mrs. Angel. No more. You distract me. You divert me. How can I write winged words when you bring me down to earth?
It's only a song, Mr. Chatterton. Thought you was partial to
It
songs.
is not the song, it is the singer.
Oh, beg pardon. Little bugger.
Mr. Beaumont, were you a friend of the deceased?
As near a friend as he ever had, I think. He was not a man for society.
He preferred his own company.
He told me that he was his parents' only child and that his father died before he was born. That would lead a boy to find solace in himself.
It might also lead him to unhappy thoughts.
I do not think that he was unhappy. Nervous, sometimes, with a strange nervousness that came upon him unawares. Then